tonight I want to share something powerful with you, something simple, natural, and scientifically meaningful. Most people think that to calm inflammation, they need strong medicines or complicated treatments. But what if I told you that your body already has the built-in ability to heal, and sometimes all it needs is the right signal? So today, we're going to talk about a traditional remedy supported by modern science, castor oil, and how rubbing it on one specific area can activate your body's healing systems, calm chronic inflammation, and help you wake up tomorrow feeling lighter, looser, and more alive. Just one application tonight can trigger the natural anti-inflammatory pathways inside you. Yes, tonight, castor oil contains one of the most fascinating naturally occurring compounds in nutritional science, ricinoleic acid, a bioactive molecule that communicates directly with your body's inflammation, regulating receptors. When this compound penetrates the skin, it begins interacting with the EP3 receptors, tiny biochemical switches responsible for moderating your body's inflammatory response. Instead of forcing the body into sudden suppression, ricinoleic acid works in harmony with your biology, gently guiding your internal systems back toward balance. This is what makes castor oil so remarkable. Its effects aren't superficial. They happen at the cellular level where inflammation truly begins. And here's something people often overlook. When your body senses a calming signal from a natural compound, it responds more efficiently, more sustainably, and without the strain caused by harsh synthetic chemicals. What surprises many individuals is how quickly this natural anti-inflammatory effect begins. Once absorbed, ricinoleic acid starts reducing the production of pro-inflammatory mediators, helping soothe the areas that hold tension, swelling, or chronic irritation. If your joints feel stiff, if muscles feel cramped, or if your abdominal area carries discomfort, this gentle biological reset can offer noticeable relief. This is not a surface-level remedy. It taps into the body's deep regulatory network, which is why so many people across history and across cultures have relied on castor oil for healing. Modern research now confirms what traditional wisdom understood long ago. Your body recognizes ricinoleic acid as a supportive ally. But the story becomes even more interesting when we look at the broader impact this activation has on the body. When inflammation begins to lower, circulation improves. When circulation improves, oxygen delivery increases. When cells receive more oxygen, they repair faster, operate more efficiently, and recover with greater stability. This chain reaction is one of the hidden advantages of castor oil. You're not only calming inflammation, you're supporting your entire micro-healing ecosystem. And here's where the real transformation happens. Many people live with silent inflammation, the type that builds gradually inside tissues without obvious symptoms. This low-grade inflammation contributes to fatigue, heaviness, poor digestion, and even slow metabolic function. By giving the body an anti-inflammatory compound that can penetrate deep into tissues, you help disrupt this silent internal fire before it grows stronger. You'll also notice something else as this process unfolds. Areas that once felt sore or tense begin to feel lighter, warmer, and more relaxed. That feeling isn't imaginary. It's the physiological response of blood vessels opening, lymphatic channels clearing, and tissues receiving renewed nourishment. This shift is one of the most encouraging signs that your body is responding to the castor oil application. It's as if the body recognizes the signal and says, now I can begin repairing properly. And when your cells start to repair with clarity and consistency, inflammation naturally fades away. Another fascinating aspect is how ricinoleic acid supports the body's neurochemical relaxation pathways. When inflammation decreases, nerve endings experience less pressure and irritation. This can help ease discomfort in a way that feels soothing, calming, and restorative. Many individuals are surprised by how deeply this relaxation settles into the tissues. They often describe a sense of release as if their body is finally allowed to breathe again. This is why applying castor oil is more than a topical routine. It becomes a form of communication with your own biology, a message that signals safety, healing, and restoration. Your body responds with gratitude, lowering inflammatory activity and returning to its natural rhythm. And the beauty of this process is that it's gentle, non-disruptive, and deeply aligned with how the human body was designed to function. Every application reinforces your body's inherent ability to heal, making inflammation less dominant and balanced wellness more achievable. The lymphatic system is one of the most overlooked yet essential healing networks in the human body. It functions as a cleansing and detoxifying pathway, carrying waste materials, excess fluids, and immune cells through a delicate network of vessels that run just beneath the skin. When this system slows down, the body can feel heavy, swollen, and inflamed. One of the most powerful and gentle ways to activate this system is through the topical use of castor oil, especially when applied to the lower abdomen. This region is a central hub of lymphatic activity, and stimulating it can create a noticeable shift in how efficiently the body filters and removes internal waste. What many people don't realize is that sluggish lymph flow is one of the hidden contributors to inflammation, bloating, and chronic discomfort. By supporting this flow, you're essentially helping your body reset its natural cleansing rhythm, something your system deeply needs but often lacks in modern lifestyles. When castor oil is massaged into the lower abdomen, its active components begin interacting with the superficial lymphatic vessels. These vessels are highly responsive to warmth, gentle pressure, and natural stimulants. Ricinoleic acid, the primary fatty acid in castor oil, enhances vasodilation, allowing lymph to move more freely through channels that may have become stagnant. As the oil penetrates deeper, it softens the surrounding tissues, loosens areas of tension, and creates a smoother pathway for fluid movement. People often notice a sense of lightness or warmth in the area after a few minutes, which is an early sign that the lymphatic flow is awakening. This natural activation is incredibly important because the lymphatic system has no internal pump like the heart. It relies entirely on movement, pressure, and external stimulation. Castor oil becomes a helping hand, one that guides the lymph fluid and nudges it toward more efficient circulation. What makes this process so transformative is how quickly the body begins to respond once lymphatic flow improves. Stagnant fluids that were trapped around tissues start to move. Toxins and metabolic waste products that contribute to swelling and inflammation begin clearing out. Immune cells travel more efficiently through the network, strengthening your body's natural defenses. As the lymphatic flow increases, the internal environment becomes cleaner, calmer, and more balanced. This shift doesn't just ease inflammation, it enhances overall vitality. A clearer lymphatic system supports clearer skin, smoother digestion, lighter joints, and improved energy levels. It creates the internal conditions the body needs to heal and operate with ease. Many individuals who begin castor oil abdominal applications often describe a surprising sense of relief, as if pressure they didn't even realize they were carrying has gently lifted. Another fascinating aspect of this process is the connection between the lymphatic system and the gut. The lower abdomen houses a significant portion of the gut-associated lymphoid tissue. When this area becomes congested, digestion slows down, immunity weakens, and inflammation rises. Castor oil does more than help the lymphatic system function. It supports better gut movement, reduces abdominal tightness, and encourages a smoother digestive rhythm. This is why individuals with bloating, water retention, or digestive sluggishness often experience noticeable improvements after regular application. The oil works like a gentle internal nudge, telling the body to move, release, and restore its natural flow. As circulation and lymphatic function improve together, something profound begins happening within the tissues. They start receiving more oxygen and nutrients while releasing the waste they've been holding onto. The abdominal region becomes more relaxed, less tense, and more responsive. This enhanced flow creates an environment where inflammation cannot thrive. The body becomes more efficient at regulating swelling, calming internal irritation, and maintaining equilibrium. Every massage with castor oil on the lower abdomen becomes a supportive message to your internal systems, helping them work the way they were designed to without strain or resistance. The simplicity of the practice contrasts with the depth of the benefit, reminding you that sometimes the most powerful healing tools are the ones that honor your body's natural wisdom. Improved circulation is one of the most transformative benefits that castor oil delivers to the body, especially when dealing with inflammation. When this natural oil is absorbed through the skin, it begins to influence the microcirculation beneath the surface, tiny blood vessels that feed your tissues with oxygen and nutrients. These vessels are often restricted or narrowed when inflammation is present, creating a cycle where poor circulation leads to more inflammation, and inflammation further restricts blood flow. Castor oil helps interrupt this cycle. Its soothing compounds encourage vasodilation, gently expanding the blood vessels and allowing a more robust flow of nutrient-rich blood to reach areas that have been deprived. As this flow increases, The body begins repairing tissues more quickly, easing discomfort and reducing tension that naturally builds in inflamed areas. When the bloodstream becomes more efficient at reaching affected tissues, the cells in those regions start functioning at a higher level. They receive more oxygen, the primary fuel that drives cellular repair and rejuvenation. They also receive more minerals, antioxidants, and nutrients from the food you eat. This enhanced delivery allows damaged or stressed cells to rebuild their structure, improve their resilience, and regain normal function. Many people underestimate just how vital oxygen delivery is to healing. When tissues are starved of oxygen due to restricted blood flow, they become weak, inflamed, and easily irritated. But when circulation improves, those same tissues begin to relax and recover. It's the body's way of saying, I can finally breathe again. This shift often brings a noticeable reduction in stiffness, swelling, and discomfort, showing you how quickly the body responds when given what it truly needs. Another fascinating aspect of enhanced circulation is how effectively it helps clear out metabolic waste. Inflammation produces byproducts that accumulate in tissues, things like lactic acid, inflammatory proteins, and cellular debris. When blood flow is poor, these waste products linger, causing more irritation and prolonging inflammation. Castor oil helps accelerate their removal by encouraging healthy blood movement and lymphatic drainage. As the waste moves out and fresh nutrients move in, the tissue environment becomes cleaner, calmer, and more balanced. This is often when people begin noticing that the areas which once felt thick, heavy, or swollen start to feel lighter, softer, and noticeably more comfortable. It's a sign that the internal congestion is clearing and the healing pathways are finally open. The warming nature of castor oil also plays an important role in this transformation. When massaged onto the skin, it increases local temperature, which further enhances blood flow. Even small increases in warmth can relax the muscles around blood vessels, allowing them to expand more fully. This warmth also soothes nerve endings, helping them release tension and reduce sensitivity. People often describe a sudden sense of relief, like the area is loosening or melting. That sensation is the combination of better circulation, reduced pressure, and improved tissue hydration. When tissues are warm and well circulated, they are more flexible, more resilient, and far less prone to inflammation. One of the most powerful effects of improved circulation is its impact on long-term tissue health. Consistent blood flow ensures a steady supply of antioxidants that protect cells from damage. It supports collagen repair, helping joints and skin maintain their strength. It fuels the mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside your cells, which boosts overall vitality. As these changes accumulate, the body becomes more capable of preventing chronic inflammation before it even begins. This kind of prevention is subtle but deeply impactful. You might notice more fluid movement in your joints, faster recovery after physical effort, less morning stiffness, or simply a deeper sense of ease within your body. All of this happens from a simple, natural oil that supports your biological systems instead of overpowering them. Castor oil doesn't force circulation, it encourages it. It doesn't mask inflammation, it helps resolve it. And as your blood flow improves, your body enters a state where healing becomes not only possible, but inevitable. Every application helps create an internal environment where your tissues can regenerate, your discomfort can ease, and your body can operate with the strength and clarity it was designed for. Nighttime is the body's most powerful healing window, a period when internal systems shift from external activity to deep restoration. Applying castor oil before sleep aligns perfectly with this natural rhythm, allowing the body to maximize its therapeutic effects while you rest. During the night, inflammation levels tend to rise slightly as the body slows down, leaving certain areas feeling stiff, swollen, or sensitive by morning. When castor oil is applied before this cycle begins, it provides the tissues with a soothing, anti-inflammatory environment that helps counter those natural increases. The oil seeps slowly into the skin, interacting with underlying tissues throughout the night, giving your body a continuous stream of support. This timing allows the ricinoleic acid to work in harmony with your natural repair processes, making each hour of rest more restorative than the last. As the body enters the deeper stages of sleep, circulation improves, muscle tension decreases, and cellular repair becomes more active. During these phases, tissues are especially receptive to nourishment and anti-inflammatory compounds. Castor oil takes advantage of these internal shifts, delivering its bioactive components right when the cells are ready to absorb and respond to them. This is one of the reasons many individuals report waking up with reduced swelling, less stiffness, and a noticeable softness or warmth in the areas where the oil was applied. It's not imagination, it's the effect of uninterrupted overnight absorption. While you sleep, the oil continues softening tight tissues, easing irritated nerves, and supporting lymphatic movement. This quiet, consistent influence can make a profound difference because it works during the hours when the body naturally prioritizes healing. The nighttime application also helps regulate the body's tension patterns. Throughout the day, stress, posture, and physical strain accumulate, causing micro-tensions across the abdomen, joints, and muscles. These tensions restrict blood flow and place pressure on the lymphatic system, silently raising inflammation. Castor oil, with its warming and soothing qualities, helps unwind this accumulated tightness. As your muscles relax more deeply during sleep, the oil can penetrate more efficiently. This combination of deep muscular relaxation and enhanced absorption creates a highly effective environment for recovery. By morning, areas that once felt heavy or congested feel noticeably more fluid and refreshed, showing just how powerful the interplay between nighttime rest and natural topical therapy can be. Another significant benefit is the effect castor oil has on the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for rest, recovery, and digestion. When inflammation decreases and tissues relax, the body shifts more comfortably into a restorative state. A calmer body leads to a calmer mind. This makes sleep deeper, more refreshing, and more consistent. Many people find it easier to fall asleep after applying castor oil because the gentle warmth and subtle relaxation it creates signals safety and comfort to the nervous system. This deeper rest further enhances the body's overnight healing cycle, amplifying the benefits of the application. When internal inflammation is lower, the nervous system remains more balanced, reducing the chances of waking up during the night due to discomfort. The synergy between castor oil and the body's natural night-time repair cycle also supports hormonal balance. During sleep, the body releases growth hormone, regulates cortisol, and restores metabolic processes. Inflammation and poor circulation can interfere with these vital functions, creating sluggishness and irregularity. By reducing this internal stress and supporting smoother blood flow, castor oil helps create the stable environment the endocrine system needs to function optimally. This can indirectly support better digestion, enhanced energy levels, and improved overall well-being. Over time, the cumulative effect becomes even more meaningful. Consistent night-time use gradually retrains the tissues, making them more resilient, more flexible, and less prone to irritation. The mornings become easier, movement becomes smoother, and the body feels lighter and more grounded. This gentle nightly ritual becomes a form of nourishment, one that supports long-term balance rather than offering temporary relief. Castor oil's slow, steady influence during sleep gives your body the time, space, and biochemical support it needs to lower inflammation naturally, allowing you to wake up restored, renewed, and ready for the day with a sense of ease that begins deep within. So tonight, before you sleep, take one small step that can open the door to a healthier, calmer body. Warm a little castor oil, rub it gently on your lower abdomen or on the areas where your body holds inflammation. Give your cells what they need. Support your lymphatic system. Empower your immune response. Remember, health isn't built in big, dramatic moments. It's built in simple, consistent choices. And this one ritual tonight may be the beginning of a more energized, less inflamed, more vibrant version of you. Your body is always trying to heal you. Tonight, give it the chance.